Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Young Justice. Oops. This is Season 3, Episode 21, Unknown Factors. Um, Last episode was pretty good. Things are picking up again. We had Violet. She went back home, quote unquote, to sort of try and smooth things over on her deathbed, basically. So it seems like she's kind of checking things off her bucket list. We'll see what's going on. Tara had a weird um, scene, I guess. It seems like they're trying to do a redemption arc, which I'm really excited for. And then we had the big thing was Vic. He was being taken over by the father box, but they managed to get Metron and his chair, put him in it, cleanse him of everything. So it seems like we're finally getting a cyborg Vic arc for the show, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, let's just get into the episode.
For
The Great
GBS from the
Con.
Babylonian
Right.
Theater in Hollywood, where Good World Studios
This
is
is a
holding
new
the world
show.
premiere of its latest
Oh.
blockbuster, The Great Con.
It's Beast Boys
With me
movie,
now
probably.
is the name behind the studio, Gretchen Good herself.
I said recon. I never said simple.
What the heck?
Connor gave you Dreamer's mother box.
Dreamer hasn't come back for her yet.
Camera's down.
Nice.
This is too easy.
Uh-oh.
This is too easy.
I know, but we've got Mother Box. If things turn apocalyptic, we'll boom tube out.
I don't know. Oh god.
Lost your signal. Nightwing?
Shit. What is that thing? Oh no. Good, we get to actually meet this dude. 24 hours? Why'd you wait so long? Ooh.
Simpores somathan symbiosi.
Tade o
Oh.
este anaki.
Ipi afania esti okosmasu.
Dina me dixose. Ipi fanae. Anif
Yeah, that's true.
inotis zoisu.
Battle boyfriend, let's go. Ivy Town.
So, I did it. I got tested for the metagene.
Mal, we talked about
Harold?
You got tested.
That was for my dissertation. I had to test my blood sample as a control. One would be blessed to get it.
What's going on?
Anyway, it's all luck of the
I don't
draw.
like that we're
Does it
showing this
have to
scene.
be? I mean,
Like, it's a nice scene, but
in a world that's genetically evolving
I
so
feel like something bad's
rapidly,
gonna happen.
You.
Good.
I'll call soon.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Blood? Not blood. Ketchup
Oh,
and
okay.
barbecue sauce and hoisin sauce, which I slipped on, landed on my wrist wrong too. Ah.
One could say the restaurant's hostage crisis became a sticky situation, and Beast Boy couldn't cut the mustard against a new villain calling himself
Condiment
the
King?
Condiment Mother of God.
That will not be necessary.
Oh my god. Really?
Good evening.
Aquaman, why are you here?
Two of my friends paid you a visit and disappeared.
You mean two of
Called
your
her.
friends broke into my home
What are you doing?
illegally? Are you here to bring them to justice?
Take us to them, and we will discuss it.
Oh, this is bad.
Jesus.
As you wish.
A baby girl. Mal, we have a baby girl.
You did it, beautiful. You did it.
The color in her fingers and lips. Cyanosis. Let's get her to x-ray.
What is it?
Karen, Mal, stay calm. There's a problem with your little girl.
Oh god.
No way. Indulge me.
Yep.
Crash.
Oh yeah. I just realized the Victor and Garfield friendship starting.
When I let Ryan bring your gear from Dr. Palmer's lab, I thought I was humoring you. I didn't think you'd seriously try to use it.
I wasn't playing, Mal. You know me better than to think that.
Doc, back me up. Any news on that heart surgeon?
He opens hearts, Mal, not snow-covered roads. He'll never get here in time to save her.
Repairing a hole in the heart is a common procedure.
Hole in the
I've
heart?
assisted in many surgeries.
Which is why you're the perfect candidate to assist me now, Doctor. Losing either of us.
Oh God, I hope this works. I don't want to lose anybody today.
To my X-Pit.
Oh God.
These
Apocalypse
naughty
X
boys
Pits?
required much of both. Obey your brain.
Oh my God.
These dark sides will obey your brain. My command is dark sides will. Simply step through the wall of the cube.
How gracious of you.
That's not... You're gonna be trapped there too!
Obey your brain. My command.
Calder, please!
Overlord.
Sheesh.
Thank you for your hospitality. We will show ourselves out.
I said you could take your two friends. I did not say he could take the mother box. Atrocious manners,
Oh my
Calderon.
God.
Such behavior requires correction. Correction already made to Jefferson and Richard.
No! No!
But your little girl's lucky to have a mother who can fix that.
Thanks, Doc. Just need a minute to rest before I come out. Shutting down the feed.
What? What?
No!
Let's just leave all that to Mother Nature.
What are you doing? She's gonna manually rewrite her DNA?
For this dissertation, I isolated samples of my own blood and tissue to introduce new genetic material into a genome. I submit my experiments not as an argument for or against such procedures, but to help spark an important ethical debate about how to utilize this science to do the right thing.
Oh my God.
A debate we must settle now, before nature or other forces in our fast-changing world settle it for us, for our children.
Getting chills. This is so...
Attack,
I'm glad she at
my
least feels bad about it
trolls!
because... Come on, Calder. No! Where's the backup?
Has anyone heard of this Infinity Incorporated? You feel that?
Yes.
Yes, boom tube.
Hurry!
Let's go, squad. Back up, back up. Let's go, squad. Come on. Okay, let's boom tube out of here. Let's go.
What happened? I was being mind controlled.
Who did this to you?
She did.
Garfield, you are long overdue for discipline. I'm dropping all of you in.
What? Who was that?
Told you I had your back.
She hit a bat drone. Nice.
Everyone into the boom tube!
But Gretchen!
I was gonna say that thing is weird. Oh my God, what the heck is it?
Hush now. It's all right.
Ray and Malia Beecher Duncan is off to a fine start.
I'll give you a little alone time. Weirdest birth ever.
Karen, you were in there a long time after the procedure, baby. What were you doing?
The right thing for our daughter. I did the right thing.
You're all right, Dick. Take it easy. Everything will be all right.
Except that you are here. I'm sorry.
What are you doing? Come. Deathstroke? Is it Deathstroke? Ultra Human Knight? Cancelled. Dr. Jason's canceled. Screw. I was willing to give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're just playing weird, like, oh, she's got some mentor, and it's like it's a fake out. Like it's just like, oh, her mentor is the Atom or something. Nope, Ultra Human Knight. She's part of the light too. She's all wrapped up in this shit. Great. Complications, and they're gonna pull her out with the kids. Oh my god. Okay. Um, I know there was one more thing I wanted to talk about, but the things I can remember from the episode, um, Karen, Mal, and the baby. Um, I know in before they switch up the Titans on post Rebirth, the Rebirth run, they had Karen become a meta-human, through Hive, I believe it was. Um, but it was because of New 52 stuff where Mel was a meta-human first, and then like she wanted to sort of test it. I think it was Mal first and then Karen, but in this one it was interesting that they had Karen first and then Mal. So I just thought that was a really interesting dynamic there. But I hope one day if they're gonna keep those characters around, they do touch on the fact that Mal is also Herald as well as a Guardian. Um, maybe he gets maybe he does alter his Magine somehow. Um, but yeah, just the thing with the baby. I like that they are bringing this moral, ethical thing. We have the technology to, rewrite people's DNA. Even in the real world, we do. You can alter people's like hair color, hair growth, hormones. There's ways. 3D printing body parts. Um, there's a lot of science and technological advances we've made in society, and so I like that they're kind of touching on that, the moral, the ethics of it all. Like, we have this technology, we have the power, do we use it? Um, and I'm glad that she was feeling conflicted on whether to do it. I don't know if it's the right choice, and we'll see how this plays out. Maybe if they give focus to these characters, obviously, but we'll see what happens with this choice. What would was it the right one, or was it not, or was it just like a thought-provoking question for the show? Um, uh, Victor and Cyborg, Victor and Garfield. I like that. It's been so long since I've seen those two together, that I forgot that they are best friends. You know, because in Doom Patrol and Titans, the live-action shows, they're not together; they're separate. And then, I don't watch Teen Titans Go, so obviously I don't watch there. And then even in the comics, they're on different teams. So it's just been a while for me seeing those two together. So it took me a second to click, like, oh my God, they're doing the friendship route with them. I love it because Victor is back to normal, quote unquote normal, more like the versions that I know of him. And so seeing him interact with Beast Boy now, it's like we're getting hints of that. And so I hope they play that up in these last couple episodes. Um, it seems like Jefferson is kind of catching on to the fact that Oracle is working with them. That there's a secret sort of squad going on. Um, right at the end there, once Halo cleansed them, and then Oracle did the bomb drop or whatever she did. She was like, I told you I have your back, and then he was like, it sounds like he was kind of overhearing something from either Nightwing or Aquaman's comms, because she's only talking to those two because they're part of the group. No one else knows that Oracle is still active. They all think that Barbara Gordon just kind of quit after she was paralyzed. Um, so the X Pit seems to be that sort of device that was, I think it was episode 14 when they went to space with Guy Gardner. And then, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Hawkwoman, I think, in this universe, they were being tortured. I think that was the X Pit was like the first test run of it, and then this is like the fully fledged one. I don't know who Overlord is. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. I'm assuming it's some sort of apocalypse thing. Um, yeah, like I said, I know minimal about the new gods, so any information you give me is awesome. What else happened this episode? Victor can boom tube now. Dr. Jace is a bitch. Um, Granny Goodness. I liked Wind. I liked Wind better. I'm growing to the fact. You know, my initial reaction was I didn't like the reveal. I don't mind the character. I just didn't like the way that was revealed. But so I'm glad that we got this episode to kind of get to know him a little bit. Um, because that was my main problem. It's just like this random nobody all of a sudden shows up, and I know that he was in tie-in comics. I said that in the editing part of this last video. Um, you know, I know he was part of the tie-in comics, so he was technically established. But for people that slowly watch the show, it's not much of a payoff because you're just like some random Atlantean dude is Calder's boyfriend. I don't know. But I'm glad that we got you know, they did the work. They showed us, okay, this is a character. They gave him a name, and they kind of did put him on a mission so that we can kind of see how his, you know, his personality and what his strengths he can do. So I like that. He was smart. You know, he was smart, or not cowardly, courageous, um, and forward thinking. You know, he was the one with the idea to use his glyphs, his whatever, his skin tattoos, um, to overpower the X-Pit, and yeah, I just like that. I'm growing to his character. Um, is there anything else? I think there's one more thing that I'm missing, but I can't think of it right now. Dick, maybe PTSD. I don't know if they're gonna touch on that. God, I swear, if they do anything with the Rick Grayson whatever is going on in the comics right now, uh, he's canceled for the show. But yeah, that I don't think they're gonna be that recent with it. Um, so yeah, interesting stuff. We're getting to the nitty gritty now. You know, this is like full on war now with Granny Goodness, so we'll see what happens. What did you guys think of this episode? Post your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Anything I missed from this episode, and yeah, things are picking up. We'll see what happens next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video.